Good afternoon, class. As you all, if you don't know, my name is John Malone. Um, these last 16 weeks have awakening a sense of knowing oneself in this class, and I titled the my spiritual autobiography "A Soul Journey." The soul journey entails um, 5 different stages of my life that I went through, that we all went through, and the first stage is called the embryo stage, and that stage is where I was just a little lad, but that's when all of the things of my life pre made my life greater, or they affected my life, and it left a lasting trauma for my life. Um, in the first 5 years, my mother lost two of her greatest influences in her life, her mom and my great aunt, which hindered some things with me and my mom's relationship. My mom and my father got divorced within the first 2 years of their marriage. My mom got remarried and changed my last name before I was even 5. Um, in the next stage of the first trimester, between the ages of 5 and 9, were what people call pretty cool years. They were the okay years, the years that went by pretty fast, and it was just exploring and understanding just exploring life and the outside world in general was. And then that's when I felt like I had the unction of being called to preach or to minister the gospel, but I never really acted upon it. But I knew that one day I would be a prognosticator of the word. Around 9 through 13 is when I started learning what self worth was, bullying, and hurt from other people outside of my family. Um, that's when I started to pick up weight as a child, and it made me understand the understanding of how people view other people. That's when I became more introverted as a person at home, but more as a socialite around other people to hide the pain. My aunt always called me happy face, and I still get called that today because I'm always smiling, but I smile to hide or hinder the pain that was left behind. Um, then around 13 is when I started exploring my sexuality and trying to figure out who I was, what I was really created here for. That's when I started, me and God had a issue. It was always told that if you're gay or if you sleep with a man and another man, you're going to hell. A woman, another woman, you're going to hell. There's no understanding of what the Bible says. So I had an issue with that because if I was having these feelings, then why was I going to hell? Why did God create me this way? Or different things like that. At about 18, well, at between high school 13 and 17, is when I met my two of my male best friends. That one of them I'm really cool. I'm still friends with to this day, and their families like took me in as their extra son. So I would be over there like over the weekends and stuff like that, and that's when I became more active and involved in school, and that's when me and my parents became a disconnect. We I started on the swim team and track and field team, and I was in the gospel choir, and my family barely came to any of my games or my track meets or any of like my choir performances. And I looked at my other friends and they had their whole family out there cheering them on across the finish line or singing their solos. And it made me fall into a depression, which led into the years between 18 up until recently to 25 that I dealt with depression off and on. And when I got to 18, I thought I was like young, wild, free. I was living my life, kind of doing whatever I wanted to do because I didn't have the hurt of my parents. So I did that. Then I kind of messed up in school, so I had to come back home. Then from 21 to 24, I moved away and I moved to Toledo, Ohio. And in those 3 years are some of the greatest years of my life because I really understood myself. And those are the years that me and God reconciled our relationship together and we became one again. And then now at 25, soon to be 26 in a month, um, my life is at peace and I have complete joy and understanding of who I am and who God is and who God has created me to be. And I hope this blessed you as much as it blessed me.